This is literally like my 10th time trying to record this video. So yeah, somebody needs this story, okay? So I don't want this video to be 2-3 hours long because it's a lot. And I can't tell it all in one sitting, okay? In November 2010, I gave my life back to Christ. I remember putting my head down, waiting on an apostle to come and pray with me, pray for me. And I remember hearing the voice of God so strongly say, don't go back. You're not just doing this for you, you're doing this for your boys. Give them a chance. And his voice kind of shook me because the only time I heard his voice that strongly was when I was standing in front of the judge about to get married. But like I said, I can't give it all to you in this video. That's a whole nother Oprah show. So I remember hearing the voice of God say that. And from that day forward, since November 2010, I never went back. Every time the church doors was open, it was my little newborn baby with me and my 4-year-old. And I was figuring that thing out, but I never walked away from Christ. So I've been rocking with Christ consistently since November 2010. Now, during that time, there was some bumps in the road. I bumped my head. I made dumb decisions. There was a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, and it was a lot of, what more do you want from me? It was a lot of that going on during that time, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So I'm going to church, I'm praying, I get a new car, I get a new job, I get a new apartment, a bigger apartment. Everybody's good. God deals with me a lot in visions and dreams. And around that time, he gave me a dream. I'm not gonna go into details about the dream. I told my apostle about this dream. We had like a dreams and vision service and people was telling, they was getting their dreams interpreted or whatever. And when I told him about this dream, he said, you're on the arts and entertainment mountain. That's where your wealth is. What I do that's artsy. Now, remind you, you know me as the hairstylist and trichologist, holistic nutritionist. You know me as that right now. But back then, I knew nothing about hair. I didn't know how to braid. I didn't know how to hold the curl knot properly. I didn't even do my own hair for real. I was going to the beauty shop to get my hair done. I knew nothing about hair, so hair was not on my mind at all. So in my mind, I remember leaving that service thinking, oh, I'm going to be a life coach to the stars, because my passion was social work. When I went to college, it was for social work. I just didn't finish the degree in social work. So it just makes sense. I'm going to school to be a social worker. Eventually, maybe I need to go back. I'm going to be a life coach for the stars. At the time, it made sense to me. Just stay with me because it makes no sense right now, okay? But just stay with me. Year and a half, almost 2 years later, I end up in hair school. That's a whole nother Oprah show too. I'm definitely gonna make another video on how my career, how I advanced in my career, how I started doing hair, how I started my own business, all that good stuff. So now I'm doing hair full time. I have not worked a 9-to-5 since then. Life is good. But over the years, just watching my kids grow, just growing closer to God. So I gave y'all just like that quick backstory. It's so much in between. But let's fast forward now. If I didn't make that decision, yeah, I have to. This is a lot. God is good. God is so good. It's just so much to this story that I can't tell it all in one video, but I'm just going to say God is good. I went from newly single mom, going through a divorce. I was fighting 3 to 15 years jail time. Newborn baby, stitches still in my stomach, no car, no job, to being a 6-figure earner, own salon and beauty and wellness center, own product line. I write books. My kids are happy. My kids are healthy. I live in a newly built home. And my relationship with Christ is so like, I'm locked in. I ain't going nowhere. Like, that's my lifeline. He's my source, like my everything. It's just so much to tell. I just gotta write a book. I gotta write a book on it. Cause it's just too much. I'll be sitting here for hours. This is a lot. This is a lot.